Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. If you have a gardening question you'd like our host Fred Howard to answer, send him an email. The email address is fred@planttalkradio.com. Now for today's question. Fred, most people think about mulch once in the spring, and they get it down and everything, but
Right.
you'd like for people to think about it now.
I would. And I want them to think about it correctly. My neighbor is very well intended, but he made a mistake in not following through. A area had gotten a little weedy. He hoed it. He just literally cleaned off the top, put the mulch down. He did not, therefore, kill the perennial grasses and a few things that were in there. And then the seeds of crabgrass germinated because he didn't put much depth to the mulch. They germinated and came up through. So all he did, all that he did not do would have been to use preen or something like that after he had done the hoeing, and then with the perennial things that are going to come back up, just use your choice of weed killer thereafter, and the mulch would lay there clean. Right now he's got he can still do this as you could. I like to keep the mulch on more, especially in the hotter, drier summers, but never more than 2 inches, period. That's the big rule.
Hey, thanks again for listening to our podcast. Be sure to subscribe to our other podcasts as well, the Plant of the Week podcast and the Plant Talk Radio podcast, all on iTunes or your favorite podcast player. If you'd like to sponsor a daily podcast, contact us at fred@planttalkradio.com. To find out more about Fred Howard and Plant Talk Radio, visit our website, planttalkradio.com.
Circle270media.com